So, this is a video on my water softener here. Okay, I just installed this. Now I did install it. I haven't powered it up yet. Either here or here. I haven't powered it up yet. Got my two drain lines connected. Got the pipe here connected, my feed and my output. You can see by looking at the valves, they're not turned on. Okay, I bought this unit. This is a Kenmore. Okay, I bought this off of private party, off the internet. I am having an issue locating the installation manual. So, I hooked everything up that was obvious to me. Now I still have, obviously, this is my transformer. I have no idea what any of this other shit is for. So, obviously, I'm not going to need those. I hate that style clamp. But let me show you what I did. I'm probably going to get all kinds of comments about, oh, that's wrong, blah, blah, blah. I didn't install an air gap on my drain. All my research into the drain kept talking about going to your basement drain, to your laundry tub. Okay, well, that's obviously not what I have. What I have here, you can see it here. It's just a little half-inch. I'll explain all this. It goes all the way around. You see there it goes right on the other side of that red toolbox, and I'll show you where that is underneath the laundry room. So, right offhand, I don't know which of these is which, but one of these is my overflow drain. One of them is my discharge drain. This is something a little bit extra that I tied in. I actually cut into my little setup here, ran some 3/8 tubing to a valve. This is actually a flush, so I can flush out my drain. Probably will never need it, but it's there. Real quick, cover the filter setup, even though probably don't need to. But anyways, okay, over here. And then it comes down here, goes to filter gauge, filter 1, filter 2, up, that's where I tied in. Filter 3, filter 4, up, that's some extra hose. Okay, another valve, okay, and then I have it's set up to where I can bypass and do whatever, but when I set this up, I had already set this up. So this was already set up. I didn't have to install this. I had installed my T. You can see how it's set up there. T. Okay, I had installed all that stuff. And I already had my 3/4 threaded male thread here. And my 3/4 male thread here. The valve. Okay, this was already set up. Fortunately, I did get 3/4 because when I went to the store, this end here is 1 inch. This is 3/4 inch. Okay, and when I went to the store, when I went to Lowe's, it was labeled as water softener hoses, and I guess I was just fortunate that I did 3/4 because the hoses are 3/4 one end and 1 inch at the other end. Okay, now back to my drain. You can see here's my overflow drain. This is the cord that I haven't run yet. This is the overflow drain. Comes down, goes up, and it goes into my half-inch pipe. It's one of these two. Not sure which. Then I've got the discharge, which I bought a 10-foot section of this. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite enough. So, but I ended up having to get this for what I did in the laundry room, and I'll show you that. This is actually a bigger hose than this is, but I was able, obviously, since I just used my hose clamp, it doesn't matter. So, and then this goes the other hose, and again, it's one of my braided vinyl hoses. Now that is my flush. Turn it on. Okay. And I'll actually turn it on before I go into the laundry room so you can hear it. But that just flushes gunk out, whatever. So this is a shark bite connection. Unfortunately, they didn't have any barb connections for my 3/8. But this is a barb. This is a barb. And these are all just, I did a 90, the half-inch thread, half-inch female thread, a T with half-inch female thread, another T with half-inch female thread, and I just threaded everything in. Oh, it looks like I got a little bit of a kink there. I'll have to work on that. I'll get rid of that. But anyways, so that's what I got here. Let me go ahead and shove this in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. And the way I have it oriented like this, I've got this slightly going up, because that way when I'm putting water in, the water won't come back. As long as I don't turn it up full blast, it won't come back out here. And you can see, there's some water in. There's water in there. There's water in there, but it's not going up into the container. Okay. So now we'll go into the laundry room. And this is where my half-inch pipe comes out. Turn the flash on. Oh, battery's low. But you can see there's the half-inch right there. Braided vinyl into here. Okay, and you can see it's pushing water through. Oh, so anyways, that's my drain. Like I said, I don't have an air gap on it, or an air trap, if you will, whatever. But when I did my dishwasher, I had read stuff about needing an air trap on it, and then I followed code, and code says I don't. So, if I need an air trap, I can easily install an air trap. Look at all this exposed pipe. I'm sure I can do something underneath the laundry room sink there. But that's what I got there. So that's how I did that. What I have left now is I've got to fill this with salt, plug this in, get it all programmed. Oh, and the other thing I did too, because I heard about water softeners really playing havoc on the water pressure. So, like I showed in my other video, and I briefly showed you here, got a water pressure valve here before it gets filtered, okay? And then there's a pressure valve there. So I know if there's a drop in pressure between 2 and 1, if 2 is less than 1, I know that my filters need to be looked at, okay? Now, the other thing I did is I went ahead and I put a filter, a gauge right here. This was just a straight piece. I was thinking about just cutting into it and putting a T, and I figured it'd be more accurate if the water actually had to pass through. So, yeah, I put that in. Of course, that valve is going to be null and void if I end up switching, bypassing it there, but that's not my concern. But yeah, so you can see that's what I got. If anyone wants to leave any nasty booger comments, go ahead. I welcome the criticism, things I can change. Otherwise, yeah, that's my, you can see there's a little bit of seepage on these filter canisters. When I did the other filter video, it didn't look nearly that messed up, gnarled up, but life happens. As long as it ain't dripping water, I mean, a little bit of seepage is okay. The other thing I did is when I put this bypass valve in here, I got me some O-ring lubricant for my for this one here. This was here in the house when I moved in. I purchased and installed these 3. Actually, I installed all 4, obviously, but I had to lubricate this one up, not because it was leaking, but the house is built in '89. Who knows how old this unit here is? So that's my softener. Please, if I helped you out with this, give me a like. If I did something that's really stupid, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, all I have to do is salt, plug it in, program. And then, like I said, I've got all this other stuff that I have no idea what the hell it's for. I'm not a plumber, as you can tell. I'm an alarm guy. If you've seen some of my other videos, I show you how to work on some alarm equipment. So anyways, that's that. Thank you. Yeah, real quick. I moved my outlet from here. I moved to here. And of course, I'm a big fan of leaving access to wire splices. I know some people don't. That's why I cut it out and I blank plated it. So anyways, that's just a side note. So that's it for now. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.